Hey, this is a collective reading for all zodiacs for the weekend of May 1st, May 1st through the 3rd. And this will be a general reading for all zodiacs. At the end, I'll do a personalized reading for earth, air, fire, and water signs. What can you let go of right now to set yourself free? What can you let go of right now to set yourself free? And then I'm going to do a 4-card spread and just clarify off of that for collective energy. May 1st to the 3rd. So our situation upcoming is change for this weekend. Whoa. Change for this upcoming weekend. So a whole lot of, we're just going to have to accept the change. We might be struggling to accept it, and that's why it's in reverse, but we'll clarify off of that. And then for our obstacle, we're having a little bit of impatience and wondering, is this really gonna pay off? Is what seeds I've sown really gonna turn out to be what I expected? Uncertain, lots of uncertain, and that can be a hindrance this weekend. And then especially when change needs to happen. And then for the recommended action, we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So resisting temptation, resisting fantasy, finding clarity out of, because fantasy is just not, because with this person, they're trying to get to that island up there, but there's no ladder, there's no rope, there's no way to get up there, and that might be something that we need to see through a little bit, try to see through as much as possible, especially if it's someone we love. So it's for this weekend, we have to resist temptation and accept the change that's coming for sure. And then the outcome, 3 of Wands in reverse. We might have a situation where we want it to kind of hurry up, but just take our time and work through the plans that we've made. Delays happen, but there's success at the end because you're making plans, and even though there's mild disappointments, or there could be communication problems, but let me clarify. Can I clarify Death in reverse? So I have the Ace of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. Lots of emotionally driven communication, overly combative communication, and it's just it's too emotional, it's too much, the cup is too full, and they need either you, or I don't know, we'll see, let me see. Clarify the Death card. Okay, so you don't really, so whatever compromise you have to come to with someone, maintain your boundary and make sure that they know that you're not gonna change what you believe. Don't compromise what you believe. You can compromise with somebody and make a situation peaceful, but never compromise your beliefs or who you are or anything like that. You never want to become someone else, because then the situation's unhappy. So yeah, there's just a cup that's just over full, and it's kind of out of control, and someone's really, really they're just damn near looking for trouble, and the communication and everything. So Can I clarify the Seven of Pentacles for the obstacle? Slowing down. So right now, like during this weekend, we're probably going to be like not really enjoying the fact that stuff is slowing down. But we do need to understand that slowing down gets us to this point where we can live moment to moment in harmony and trust and just a really good balance and fully in control of our mind and our thought patterns. Because when we're in a rush and things are happening too fast, then, you know, our fruit might get messed up. Oh my goodness. Our fruit might get messed up. So we might get a little bit impatient, especially when that combative energy is around us. Like someone's just like doing too much, it feels like. And you're having to they want you to compromise yourself, and it's just not going to happen. Can I please clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse? Death. So we have the Death card right side up. We have the Death card upside down. So we have to accept that there's fantasy here. There's a little bit of a lot of illusion, a lot of emotion, stuff that's throwing you off balance, and change needs to happen. Not saying anybody needs to break up, but like old patterns need to end, and balance needs to be gained again. And so that you can take like enthusiastic action, because you can't take the enthusiastic action or anything if you're like blocked up by someone that's it feels like someone's just doesn't want you to work so hard. They want all of your time or something. Someone's getting impatient and you're just like trying to stay strong, and like when you know that when you work hard, this offering can like bloom into a whole lot. And you're like, you've got the Queen of Wands. Like for your recommended action, you have accept change, Queen of Wands, take enthusiastic, inspired action, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So like avoid illusion and fantasy and all of that. And then you also have the Ace of Pentacles. So like work hard. I know, someone's upset, but prosperity's on its way for you. And then that brings harmony and balance in your relationship. But like I said, it doesn't mean break up, but oh, wow, that's a lot. It doesn't mean break up, but it does mean like someone needs to regain balance. And the card behind my chair, right side up, was the person like thieving and stealing. So be aware if someone's coming up behind your back trying to take something from you. And then in the outcome, we have Three of Wands in reverse with the Tower. There's like disappointment, communication problem, and something comes to an end. Something with not good foundation comes crashing down. But then you have the Seven of Pentacles. So like you're finally going to be able to finish planting your seeds of like hard work and stuff, and abundance is going to come. And then the Queen of Cups, you'll find like emotional, super like compassionate and giving and watery and warm, loving, stuff like that. And you'll be able to maintain your own emotions a lot easier too. But there is a lot of temptation, and some cups need to be left behind. Someone's retreating, because we have the Eight of Cups, the Devil, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So you just maintain ground as much as possible this weekend. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of temptation and illusion about, and it is healthy to accept that change needs to happen. It does need to happen. So yeah, and to get to this flow state where everything's just harmonious and that's when you can really, really be there for your partner, or your, you know, this could mean work or whatever. It could mean kids, whatever. But when you're full and happy and at flow with life, that's when you're truly harmonious with those you love. So now I'm going to do the personalized readings for earth, air, fire, water. And start with earth. Earth for May 1st. Ooh, May 1st through the 3rd. Earth signs. Yeah, oh my gosh. So when I was shuffling the Three of... sorry. When I was shuffling, the Three of Swords popped out, and I was like, oh, no, not yet. And then, yeah, for the... So you're feeling like a little bit of heartbreak, but you're overcoming, like you're coming out of that feeling. It's like disappointing, like, oh, well, that was, I didn't expect that, but here it is. So let me pull some clarifiers for you. I don't know how some of these got flipped. Can I clarify the Three of Swords for earth signs, May 1st through the 3rd? King of Pentacles. Yeah, just get your grounding and think about, try to focus on your work right now. You're the King of Pentacles. It's earth. So like, even though you're kind of wrapped up in disappointment and possibly heartache, right now is really the Empress and the King of Pentacles. So right now, I mean, just focus on the abundance mindset. So that's like love, work, money, family, everything like that. Everything's in abundance. Everything's flowing. When you have that mindset, your heartbreak kind of just melts away and something new and happier comes about. So really just kind of surrender to the flow of life. Surrender to your trust. This is like an enlightened state of being. You're really, really trusting. And it's inaction isn't, or trust isn't like inaction. It's not like you're not doing anything. You're creating a really stable foundation for yourself and something that will be worth celebrating. So you're going through a little bit of heartbreak, but that's totally normal. Let yourself ride the wave and trust it, but just focus on what earth signs do and your work and everything like that, and be just abundant with everything, and you'll find your way through it. Air signs for May 1st to the 3rd. For air signs, please. Okay, Four of Wands. So there's something to be celebrated, something with a good foundation, some kind of action that you're taking the leap on, some kind of action, or just in general celebrating with family, with masks, hopefully. But let me see. Okay, so I've got Page of Cups and the Moon. So there's possibly some deep healing needing to happen here, or some old thought patterns or deep like behavioral patterns or whatever that might need to be healed. Also, this could just mean in general there's secrets about with whatever you're celebrating, but with the Page of Cups, it's kind of like, it's innocent, it's dreamy, it's inspiring. So you want to take that leap, and that's for sure, but let's see. So with the Seven of Wands, you're kind of like, you might feel like you have to defend yourself or be a little bit stubborn because you're not healing whatever deep-seated patterns you got here with the Moon. And that's it just takes courage. It takes courage to heal that. those old wounds and Temperance. So regain balance within yourself and inner harmony. Clear out your water. Make your water clear, because when your water is muddy, you can't drink from it. It'll poison you, and you become stagnant and everything like that. So temperance is like just pure, kind of like purifying your thoughts and everything. And you've got the moon and temperance, so there's like a lot of healing, and that'll bring a lot more to celebrate about. And with this new, like, innocent, fresh, inspiring, loving energy, when you heal, it'll really turn out really, really well. And then I'm going to go to fire signs. Let me see. Fire for May 1st through the 3rd. May 1st through the 3rd for fire signs, please. Okay, so there's an end to whatever doomy feeling you've been having, like, oh God, but whatever, like panicky, insomniac type of feelings you're feeling, they're going away soon. You're coming out of that energy, and let me clarify. Yep. So, fire. Okay, so the Emperor in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So there's someone like unreliable, or maybe you're just kind of like giving up hope and being unreliable. Let me see. Judgment. There's like some kind of judgment you need to make. Like, there's this last judgment. You see how everybody's like, oh, we're waiting on you. We're waiting on you. Tell us what's the deal. And I think you might be a little bit intimidated or scared to make a decision, because like there was this feeling of doom about recently. So for this weekend, yeah, this weekend it might be beneficial to lay down your swords and take a rest. See what has gotten you here, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and see what swords you want to take with you and what swords you want to leave behind. King of Cups. Just become more balanced and strong within yourself. It's easy to be something you're used to being, but when you can be like calm and a good shoulder to cry on and be supportive of others, that's when that energy is reflected for you, and then people can actually be there for you like you deserve, because you do deserve it. Yeah. Just gain your ground, focus on your coins and your, being stable and trustworthy and everything like that, and emotionally like stable for others. I'm not saying put up a front, but when you take this time to rest, I'm sure by the end of the weekend, your Emperor will flip back right side up, because this is you. So, and you do have a decision to make, and I think maybe that decision is to decide to rest. I have the Six of Coins, or the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. You are super abundant, and you're capable of being abundant again, and it's all going to come back to you. It's time. Healing takes time, and it is time to take that time, I think, because then you can really, really give to others. I think that's pretty general for everybody right now. And then for water signs, May 1st through the 3rd for water signs. The World. So starting a new cycle where you feel like the world is at your feet. You can accomplish anything. It's just like you're going through it, and it's the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new. It's just all, the world is so fresh. Nine of Pentacles. So something new, it might be slow, but it is like built to last. It's like built, well made. Like Pentacles is like they follow all the plans. They do everything, not, I don't want to say right, but the foundation is built sturdy. And then the King of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the World for water signs. So you're really like focused on the material and gaining your ground, being reliable and really being emotionally stable and just satisfied with life. Feeling satisfied with yourself, feeling not pride, you're not conceited, but you're convinced. You can take care of yourself. And that's how you can just cut through any like bullshit that comes your way. It's like you're an intellectual, you're smart, you know what's coming, and you're worth being recognized. You're worth all the glory. Page of Pentacles. Hard work pays off. Look at how pretty it is, and you're working so hard. You have so much pentacle, but you're not just like working endlessly. You have a lot of passion and satisfaction in it, and you also have a lot of clarity and intellectual energy with it that gives you so much recognition and success, lots of success, because the world is yours. So woo, go for it, water signs. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and have a wonderful weekend. Thanks.